Kurumjari, a very good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand calls for peace and reconciliation among communities in Manipur. Says progress will elude in absence of peace. Just and fair delimitation demands a concrete stand from Minister and MLAs on Census in Manipur by last week of this month. And finding a permanent solution for the ongoing crisis in Manipur must be the first priority for newly restored state government, asserts former MP Dr. Thokchom Maina. And now the top stories. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand emphasized the need to restore peace in the state, saying progress cannot be achieved in its absence. He also reaffirmed his commitment to the welfare of all communities. The Chief Minister was speaking at his reception ceremony organized by BJP Kumbi Mandal at Salan Konjal in Bishnupur district. The event was also attended by Kumbi constituency MLA S. Prem Chandra, Thanga constituency MLA T. Rovindro and DC Bishnupur district Pooja Elangbam. Speaking further, Khemchand suggested that bringing peace is the only resolution to the ongoing crisis. He noted that persistent animosity had hindered the rebuilding of trust between the warring communities, preventing them from moving safely into each other's areas. The Chief Minister asserted that people from Kuki communities had started coming to Meitei-dominated areas and Meiteis could also enter Zomi-dominated areas, although displaced persons from Churachandpur, More and Imphal were yet to resettle in their original homes. Asserting that the bridge connecting Suknu and Napat will be constructed within 5 days, he expressed belief that displaced persons from Napat could be resettled in their original homes once it is completed. He assured that rehabilitation and developmental works will be carried out on the relevant central government schemes, and the road section from Moirang to Wangu passing through Kumbi will also be repaired within 15 days.
Community ani sigi thajana baduni sangban waitris safe zone haragadi maitaina taba jagada ek sangbadi ke sukaidre bakoi isu we zomi sing taba jagada we sang ke sukaide hanjanari adu mapumoina Churachandpur More amadi Imphal gi peri daleramba uki sinau sing mayamsu hanjandana leidi adu sasan ne bisi lakpa taragadi akai punni ekudabani aduna ena thamjari si we Manipur Santi Portana, Maibiaroi, Wangu Sapatana, Manipur Sakopearoi, Adana Wangu, our park with him, a Matek Bank, we also get Hajarakanda, a Punamaki, Luciana, we are again.
Razni Maria never sing that, Kana, Wasina, Pangun the Hunaba, Pangan the Ganaba, Panayamusi, a coin of the galaxy, a coin of Poisas in the sand. You see, a coin of labor moves the Tanambayade, I don't know, Mount Hadisi, I don't know. Apabila mengambil dalam masa MLA Prem Chandra, MLA warga Prem Chandra itu apabila harga, apabila dalam tu warga penyarai, karena masih ayu MLA hendak mengambil iba, ayu tapi mengambil leader mayam sila, amal isiasan mayam, tapi ni punca lagi awal iba mayam singa saya, kalau tolong mina tu na, lima naba konstitusi itu oil bukan apa dah, nasi lagi hurga, semua dah tolong mina tu na, lak itu tuhan betul, kalau kuning makai koi, apun bersakti itu kalau saya hai bukan jadi tamjaraga, kurang dari.
Just and fair delimitation, in short, JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba has called on state legislatures to publicly declare their categorical stance on the census exercise in the state within last week of this month. He was addressing the public meeting at Nongpok Hairok Community Hall and Wangkai Kaithel Ashangbi Community Hall as a part of the JFD's ongoing campaign for a just and fair census to be conducted after the implementation of the National Register of Citizens (NRC) or a similar mechanism in the state. Speaking further, Jitendra attributed the cause of the ongoing crisis to the influx of illegal immigrants, arguing that conducting census after their identification will be the only solution to thwart the occurrence of similar untoward incidents in the future. He added that the original citizens and government could not say anything against demanding separate administration by the illegal immigrants once they are officially recorded as Indian citizens in the census, pointing out that census exercise of Manipur can be differ in view of the prevailing situation. The JFD convener demanded that the census be conducted only after the implementation of NRC or similar mechanism. He also urged the government to take a cabinet decision to identify illegal immigrants in the state and submitted the same to the central government before exercising census. Jitendra warned that bypassing the people's aspirations to forcefully conduct the NRC will trigger a fierce public movement.
Hujik legiba mitu miya jasinse han madam masa khangdokchi khangdok matungda electoral rule dagi makosi muthachi adu matungda makosi mai area da hanan biji haidana assam aiba aikoi ge thungduna lebak sida bangladesh te la muslim mayam ama takthokpu yawre adu makosi lan tawni wa sam aduga aikoi sidana myanmar te la kangu mayam sindo adu assam da tawri sumaina koi tawgi wa ne adu taw ne kanana government no yan taw gi maram mayam nei Rasni to ko kamune ko moi thoba saka thogana ba ma to pa na wani to de gi manam nei ba akoi na hana dan to de gi manam do le yesu le tu nan akoi gi lebak sigi mi yum ne tra na khoi na pa ma lambi ma mai pa na bung de ma khoi han nu ha bi la ne ba ting ji hayeng chit la do ri ba mi ko ti ba sida mi to miya sa sma se lok tho ho de di ya ro he ji khang na bani na lok tho ho na ba amat ngai bu pai di lenga ko ma sine ke be mi sida chi ma iwagdo adu ibile gadi akoi miam hogudabani hai focineba.
On the other hand, JFD Finance Secretary Sunil Karam questioned the central government's plan to conduct census in the state despite the prevailing situation that makes free movement impossible for the warring communities. He also warned that illegal immigrants will overpower the original citizens and snatch away their rights if they are not vigilant about the unfair census process in the state.
Delimitation ji karino hai matamda kendra assembly se sigi mayam gi kendra je sautokba fiction ba haptok hapsin je tawrakadore ba bikore thibal loiga adi mp machine kya de lepsige je sida hatak toina mikok thibal lorakana ni machine du gi matungena se inchok singani amagi mikokta koi se kendra saptok sapchin pikok pujin je tawraba delhi gi Nifu pangiba sitse side ahum sakraneba kendra hum mangu ni ko mangi sikraida singna uchang hraneba Imphal east ta mangani ko kendra ma Imphal west ta mangani ko bisembutta disimongda among mangani mangadu kendra do madugi samjana ba mamala kineba maradi mising yam ta ba ta da ba sikhai do hoje lakani adri singda kai chakrani ingso lising ani amada bikok tim matamda mayam hingapada thapsan gi mising dona senapati
Former Lok Sabha MP Dr. T.H. Maina argued that bringing a permanent solution to the ongoing crisis and restoring peace and normalcy should be the first priority of the new government in the state. He was speaking at the 8th Foundation Day celebration of an all-age home at Langjingatoba in Imphal West District. The event was also attended by the all-age home's president, Dr. Mayingbam Kamala, Chief Advisor R.K. Maipaksana, and Manipur State Social Welfare Board former chairperson, Dr. R.K. Nayansana. Speaking further, Dr. Maina underlined the vital need to allow free movement on national highways, noting they are the only lifeline for all communities and that restricting them severely affects the state's economy. He added that the new government should focus on formulating effective policies and programs to revive the shrinking state economy. Gifts were also presented to 25 elder women during the function.
Mayor
man tharo na ko cha da patient je le ba really can the le ba sha chi no ma ya je ba shi tang le ta no tang ma sa yo ko na ha ni je so ri be sa ka ni kan no na bi na ki section bi na ko to ko ni je ba shi so na ni ko shin wa ni je ge ba no de ko ya ma bil kan ba do sa ka ni to ge ni ma ko ri ta ba da sa ka ni mai bo a jan jan ka ri ni ko pe ka ra wa ni bi ga ba ko ni ade o yo do ma ya so shi ko no shi ade mo ye akan ma bil ba re ba shi na kan ho na bi na tang le ta na jan ji ba Manipuri ing tamna chini tabi puna bak amjan mushina lemin na bese mashi pina bi so na voice no.
Directorate of Aayush Manipur has issued a warning against those who are engaged in producing Aayush and herbal products without acquiring proper manufacturing license. Speaking to media persons in this regard at Office Chamber of Directorate of Aayush Manipur in Imphal, Director Dr. Akoijam Lokendra stressed on the need for people to understand drugs and magic remedies, Objectionable Advertisement Act 1954 and Rules of 1955 and Drug Regulatory Mechanism for Aayush Drugs, the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 and the rules under there. While emphasizing on the ill effects of producing untested Aayush and herbal products, Director Dr. Akoijam Lokendra warned to take action against individuals who produce herbal and Aayush products without manufacturing license.
Masigi Manipur akoina YouTube dagi cover sing dagi media ge keno da akoina thengnazabada manufacturing license yaudaba adudagi competent authority dagi license yaudana sumba hida khare yona akoina tajaba adu ujabatu gi matang da akoina miyam da awareness ama pina buitum ta press conferences kaujabani.
Meanwhile, Assistant Drug Controller, Directorate of Aayush Dr. N. Hemanta also warned against misleading advertisement by companies and individuals on their products which have not been approved. He added this is mentioned in Drugs and Magic Remedies Objectionable Advertisement Act 1954 and Rules 1955. Violation can lead to legal action and if found guilty, it can attract 6 months in jail and fine of 20,000 rupees.
Aayush ki hidak ama, herbal drugs ama, cosmetics, eye drops, si newspaper da, radio da, local TV channels da, YouTube da, Facebook da, any other social media platform da. Kana gumba misak ama natra company ama organization ama na hidak si pay haiba hidak sing si chabada isa kanai haina advertise taruk labadi madubo khana misleading advertisement na lobuni masi Drug and Magic Remedies Objectionable Advertisement Act 1954 rule gi makha di yawi aduna Manipur da leriba praja miyam public miyam da khanganba awareness piba aduga loinana kana gumba misak amana video clips natragana hidak amagi matang da advertisement thagat khibale regasu madu delete lawthokpiu akoina karigumba madu ki potu urak natragana khangakpa taragadi madu koi legal action lokhalakpa yai thagat ki haina khanlamba leragasu madu gi wakandu thadokpiu masi illegal oi ano kana gumba na video clips natraga thagalakpa taragadi ahanba contravention ahanba conviction da ma thataru jail da thamba natragana file thiba natragana thataru su jail da thamni fine thigani ani suba mathang da jomu da mehelaba adu taragadi sahi ma jail da thamba natragana fine thigani or bot animak hobe.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam has urged the government to constitute an inquiry committee to investigate the incident at Wabagai Higher Secondary School where students tore answer scripts and admit cards of the Higher Secondary Examination 2026 yesterday, protesting the denial of additional time by the teachers. Addressing a press meet at its Keshampat office today, Desham General Secretary Thaudam Samjai strongly condemned the incident, stating that answer scripts of 224 students were torn in the incident. He questioned the impunity with which the students had torn the answer scripts as if they were doing a righteous deed. cautioning that the society will be in complete chaos and similar acts will be carried out in other exam centers if the wrongdoers were not punished. The DESAM General Secretary demanded action against the perpetrators at the earliest. He also urged the authorities to verify whether some unknown persons had entered inside multiple exam centers in Kukching district and distributed answers to the students for yesterday's subject.
Ngarang si Wakai Higher Secondary School da gi mahiroi singda ahian no matam hapu yati haitna mahiroi singda iho ma ira ma sagal laga exam matam loira ma matunda exam atu da ikraba sijina kraba answer paper sing madu mullaga segai ba aduga tongan ba exam sida changba examination ga mari leina ba kolam sing tugai ba mang ta khan ni sing ba tor ko side sam ma ke digi adugi matik yaning da ba adu phongdok sari aduna thongko sida mari leina ba Manipur lenga ki education department na inquiry committee ma athu matam da sembi raga examination asida mo mari ta handri ba aran pa mai sijina ba answer paper sing segai rakpa admin card na singba segai rakpa mai thado ko ne singba tawai ba se masigi matang da kupa inquiry committee amana thigala kanda madu da senari ba mahiro sing atu da pibum thokpa chira ado ihani ki apa ba do de sang mai.
Raid Shields Division of the Indian Army Spear Corps carried out a major area sensitization and demining operation along the Indo-Myanmar border at Yangongbong, Manipur between border pillars number 72 and 73 from January 16 to February 17. The task was undertaken following a requisition from government agencies to facilitate the resumption of stalled border fencing work amid intelligence inputs regarding improvised explosive devices and unexploded ordnance owing to the presence of erstwhile insurgent camps. Operating in dense jungle terrain under challenging security conditions, the team cleared and sensitized a corridor measuring 2.6 km into 13 m. During the operation, 9 IEDs and 2 unexploded ordnance were destroyed, thereby removing a serious threat to innocent lives. The operation also enabled a survey of India teams and construction agencies to proceed with critical border infrastructure work. All India Congress Committee conducted a meeting at Iputhau Pangamba Poiromba Laibung in Bhamon Kampu as a part of its Sangathan Sirjan Abhiyan SSA to appoint a district president for Imphal East District today. The meeting aimed at strengthening the Congress party from grassroots level and was attended by observer of SSA Sarat Raut, AICC in charge Mohammad Amin Shah, PCC observer KH Devrata, Mohammad Zakim Hussain, S. Manauton, W. Samjai and S. Nikin. Speaking on the sideline, Sarat Raut said for Congress party, district presidents are selected after consulting national leaders, block level, district level leaders. The process for selection of president at district level includes collection of information and adherence to party guidelines.
Srijan Sangathan program is a program to make the party organizationally stronger, to keep the responsibility in the hand of the befitting persons, eligible persons, committed persons for the party, preferably from the younger generation, and also by taking the opinion of workers working at the grassroots level. Congress wanted to bring a change in that situation in the modalities of selection of DCC president and office bearers, and this will percolate to the bottom also. After the district, in the same way, same pattern, the same thing, we can go up to block level, constituency level, and therefore mandal level and booth level. This is the program we have started with from the district, and this program will continue till we select a right and perfect person for the booth committee, for the panchayat committee, for the mandal committees and block committees.
Two-day national conference on Engage, uniting clinicians and engineers for biomedical innovation, in short, Engage UCBEI 2026, began at Bunting Hall Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Imphal today. The conference aims to nurture meaningful collaboration between clinicians and engineers with the shared goal of advancing innovation in biomedical research and healthcare technology. Director of RIMS, Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, Director of National Institute of Technology, Manipur, Professor DVLN Somaya Julul, Principal of Dental College RIMS, Professor B. Praveen Reddy, Medical Superintendent of RIMS Hospital, Professor N. Sanjeev, and Dean of Academics RIMS, Professor L. Rajesh, graced the opening day ceremony. Speaking in the program, RIMS Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma said the conference is being jointly organized by NIT Manipur, NIT Haryana and General College and will launch an annual biomedical innovation platform uniting clinicians and engineers to address infectious diseases, NCDs, trauma and rural health through AI-driven, affordable solutions and student collaboration. Speaking further, Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma stressed on the need for students to focus on interdisciplinary collaboration apart from their textbooks. The program was also attended by clinicians, engineers, researchers, academicians, distinguished guests, faculty members, students and representatives from healthcare, reflecting strong interdisciplinary participation and a shared commitment to advancing biomedical innovation.
Healthcare in 21st century stands in the intersection of medicine, technology, data science, human-centered design. The challenges we face ranging from infectious diseases and non-communicable disease and trauma care, rural health access, you name it, so we have lots of issues. Cannot be solved by one discipline alone. That demands collaboration, innovation and shared purpose. As clinicians, we encounter real-world problems at the bedside every day: diagnostic limitations, equipment constraints, workflow inefficiencies, and pressing need of affordable solutions tailored to local context.
State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, Vaikom Birahari, has highlighted the inconveniences faced by disabled children in Jiribam district in accessing healthcare service. Vaikom Birahari was speaking during a 6th death anniversary observance of Philem Moirang Laima Devi, the late former founder-treasurer of Achievement of Raising Maiden, ARM. Chairperson of RCI NEZCC, Laisham Tokendra, Zonal Education Officer, Jiribam, Amurasi Chanu, along with other eminent persons, offered for a tribute to the portrait of late Philem Moirang Laima Devi. Moirang Laima Memorial Award to persons with disabilities was also presented to primary teacher Muhammad Nizamuddin. Speaking further in the program, which was held at the Hall of Institute for Children with Disabilities, Vaikom Birahari highlighted the lack of medical facilities in Jiribam district and the inconveniences faced by differently abled persons in the district. He also expressed concern on the lack of efforts in supporting the sportspersons who are from differently abled category.
Right of persons with disability to just 16 and 8 which not the women state coordinator, state commissioner happy. State commissioner single the chief commissioner chief commissioner for persons with disabilities and Mukada, right of persons with disability so he told me bunch of
Now, before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. I'm proceeding with other news. Office of Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, Wildlife and Chief Wildlife Warden, Government of Manipur has issued a public notice stating that the Kaibul Lamjao National Park Management will conduct census operations for Sangai and associated spaces at the national park starting from February 20. The notice is signed by Principal Chief Conservator of Forests and HOFF Anurag Bajpai informed that the census will take place between February 20 and 27, and therefore Kaibul Lamjao National Park will remain closed to visitors during the period. The Committee on Travel Unity, KOTU, has strongly condemned the series of alleged attacks at the residences of Chairman of the Kuki-Zo Council, Henglian Thanglet, and spokesperson of the Kuki-Zo Council, Zingza Volzong. A press note issued by Information and Publicity, KOTU maintained that the recent incident on February 12 and 15 was carried out with the intention to instill fear and suspicion and to derail political aspiration of separate administration. KOTU further urged those individuals or organizations involved in the incidents to shun such cowardice actions in future and to come upfront for talk in order to settle any differences. Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti inaugurated various completed projects which were taken up under Local Area Development Fund within his constituency. The MLA was inaugurated a newly renovated Ibudho Apanba Laishang in Thronglaubi, renovated Kwakta Bazaar Community Hall and a space for Kwakta Gram Panchayat's Kabristan, a newly constructed community hall at Kwakta Gram Panchayat worth number 1, a crematorium shade at Kwakta Santhong Maitei Legai, and an office for Jamiat Ulma constructed at Kwakta Gram Panchayat, Kuman Thongkong. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Shanti appealed the people to give their cooperation in all development projects while also assuring to complete the remaining ongoing projects in his constituency. Kairao constituency MLA Lawarambam Rameshwar has pledged to honor the religious sentiments of all communities in his constituency by constructing places for worship regardless of faith. He was speaking at the unveiling ceremony of the newly constructed shrine of Lainingthau Khagemba Macha Ibungo at Kiamgai in Imphal East District. Speaking further, the MLA asserted that he is taking up equal welfare activities for all the communities in his constituency, including Tangkhul, Maring, Chiru and Meitei Pangal. He highlighted he has so far constructed 7 churches for tribal communities and different structures related to the religious activities of Meitei and Meitei Pangal. The MLA went on to announce plans to develop the Aayush hospital at Kairao into a well-established Aayush and homeopathy medical college with a 50-seat capacity alongside an eco park at Thiam, which budgeted 40 crore rupees.
Emerson Park, Semi, football, civil site, and the Kamanga, Miyam, अदुगा स्विमिंग पूल अमा अनांग सिंगी सानाबम याम चाव मेरिगोल्ड ग्राउंड यावा अदुगा पार्क अमा हाइबा जगह साबने असिम
56 Artists' Day observation and presentation of Kundram Dhanachandra Ningshingmana 2026 was held at the auditorium of Manipur Dramatic Union, Yashkul Police Lane, Imphal. The event was graced by retired IAS officer R.K. Nimai, Rumal Theatre Vice President Loitongbam Brajamohan and Manipur Dramatic Union President Suraisam Kishoram as the main dignitaries. During the function, attendees paid floral tributes to the portrait of late artist and Kundram Dhanachandra. Kundram Dhanachandra Ningshingmana 2026 was also presented to renowned Manipuri film actor and theatre artist Kangabam Tomba of Kwakaithel Laishram Laikai. Addressing the gathering, R.K. Nimai expressed confidence that a new cultural influence could be fostered by encouraging youths to watch theatre while underscoring the need for earnest support of the arts form. A play titled Chingyagi Laihao was also showcased as a part of the event.
Any art form
Fourth Foundation Day celebration of the Federal Students Organization Kanglipag, in short FESOC, was held at the auditorium of Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy, Imphal. The event was attended by Dean of Students Welfare at Manipur University, Professor C.H. Ibohal, Associate Professor, Department of Teacher Education, Manipur University, Dr. Tomba, Assistant Professor, Dhanamanjari University, Dr. Malem Ting Dhokja, and FESOC President K. Amarjit. During the function, attendees observed a 2-minute silence in honor of late FESOC members. Speaking on the sidelines, FESOC Secretary General K.H. Manjeet stated that the students' organization was established to foster the students' community in the state. He committed to continuing work for the welfare of the students and extended a warm greeting to those appearing in the Class 10 and 12 board examinations.
FESOC pandamje akhoi Manipur khunai da sothariba education gi matang ja hena afaba sakhatpa oinabagi damakta FESOC na mahiroi khunai damakta torokpa thabak thogai kaya da mayamnaju mateng pangbiu haibaga iroi lanana hoje Manipur gi 10 12 ki exam thabiriba mahiroi singdasu chauna mai pakpa tungi yumbi amam oibiro haina FESOC foundation day ga iroi lana FESOC makaidagi yape phaujen pijari.
Mayang Imphal constituency MLA K. Ravindra extended warm greetings for Ramadan to the Meitei Pangal community. In a message, the MLA wished for peace and prosperity with the arrival of the Muslims' holy month. Noting that the holy month is filled with kindness, Ravindra wished that faith and kindness be reinstated among the Meitei Pangal people. Howrey Apunba Lubinshol Hurt expressed satisfaction over Ghanapriya Laimapokpam's success in the Sunsilk Miss Mega Northeast 2026 and Miss Manipur 2026 pageants. In the press release, Hall convener praised Ghanapriya for bringing laurels to the state, attributing her achievement to hard work and guidance from Rakesh Nongmaithem, Gaurav Sagrakpam, Denuv Kangjum and Kavita Kasham. Notably, Ghanapriya Laimapokpam's daughter of A.L. Seetaljit and A.L. Premila of Howrey Awanglekai is currently pursuing BA LLB at RIMT University, Punjab. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Centre, Lamphalpat state's maximum temperature was recorded at 28.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 9 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 90% in the morning and 37% in the evening today. And before I wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand called for peace and reconciliation among communities in Manipur. Says progress will elude in the absence of peace. Just and fair delimitation and demands a concrete stand from Minister and MLAs on census in Manipur by last week of this month. And finding a permanent solution for the ongoing crisis in Manipur must be the first priority for newly restored state government, asserts former MP Dr. Thopchom Maina. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, good night.